Although... Uh-oh. You know what I'm thinking, don't you, Hisao? Wearing my emotions on my sleeve is one of my worst habits. She's seen right through me. Fortunately, I see someone else approaching that will give me an out. Ooh. Oh, hi Hanako. Quick, just take me anywhere. Get me away from Emmy. I give her a welcoming wave and try my best at looking like I haven't noticed Emmy's pouting face. She gives a small wave back. Hello, Hisao. Hey Hanako. I'll join you and Lilly instead. Actually, speaking of lunchtime company, it's odd to see you without Rin, Emmy. Ah, Rin! Looks like someone forgot their best friend. Without a second word, she forgets about all of us and bolts off up the hallway. She must have forgotten she was waiting for her. Hanako and I stand speechless, only able to helplessly stand and watch this ball of seemingly boundless energy dash off. Oh no! Oh yeah, Hisao! She suddenly stops herself just before vanishing around the corner to the rooftop staircase, spinning around to meet our bemused faces. I hate English too! And with that, she disappears. Okay. All I can do is hang my head and give a long sigh. Thoroughly left in the dust. As I hear a short giggle coming from behind me, I turn to see Hanako smiling at the corner my attacker rounded. I pick up my drop bag from the floor and quickly dust it off. Afternoon. Been busy? You don't like English? Oh, nah, I had a test on it a while back. A while back? And Emmy caught me brooding about the results. Sorry. She averts her gaze, guilt written onto her face. A casual observer would think she just accidentally reminded me of a dead relative. I don't know why I find that funny, I'm sorry. I'm going to hell, aren't I? Oh, I'll see you all there. That sounded really mean. I'm sorry. Come on, it's not your fault. How are you doing in it? She looks up, though, still avoids meeting my eyes. Alright, I suppose. An awkward silence passes. They seem all too common around Hanako. Oh, Lilly asked if you'd like to join us for lunch on the roof. I guess I don't exactly have any pressing engagements to attend to. Oh, don't you go have to talk to Emmy? Didn't she want your help? Sure, I'll be right up. I'll go get my lunch from the cafeteria now then. Go on, you don't need my approval to leaving it. Bit straightforward there, Sal. Okay, I'll be going then. The way she said that just made me sound like a real douche. She gives a skittish reply, a small nod, and quickly makes off towards the cafeteria. I guess she must have forgotten to bring lunch today. As I walk through the hallways, more and more students start to come out of the classrooms and pass me, going in the same direction as Hanako. Following her. By the time I manage to make it to the stairs, I'm having to push my way past the busily chatting throng of students. I finally manage to get past the last of the crowd and run round the staircase, slumping slightly in relief and slowing my pace before I open the door to the roof. Hang on. This is a setup. Emmy and Rin usually have lunch on the roof. I'm not liking where this is going. Ah, damn. I momentarily avert my eyes, all but blinded by the harsh summer sun. Imagine how Lilly feels. Oh, damn it! I knew it! As I slowly regain my vision, the surroundings finally take form. Lilly, Emmy, Rin sit together on the rooftop, the top of the hilltop forest around Yamaku visible past the fence around them, as if to frame the view. Ah, Hisao! Lilly and Rin give a quick nod of acknowledgement and a deep nod of greeting respectively. I start walking towards a rather mismatched trio and can't help marvelling at the speed with which Emmy devours the rest of her half-eaten banana. I know you know what I'm thinking. I don't think I need to say it. Hey, strange to see you three there. Rewind. Hey, strange to see you there together like this. 3. I still fucked it up. It seems to have been quite the day of coincidences. Emi and Rin decided to eat on the roof just as Hanako and I decided to. Oh, but you stole it. This spot was ours. Simmer down, you can't steal a place in the school. I plunked myself down beside Lilly, the 4 of us creating a semicircle. I think she is right. You too? The butterfly is her accomplice. As I glance around, sure enough, a small yellow butterfly floats across my field of vision. So tell me, how did this butterfly help Lilly steal the spot? Scouted out our conversation and told her. Damn butterflies, those bastards. I should have known better than to expect sound reasoning from Rin. Regardless, I guess it wouldn't hurt to play along. You're telling me that she can talk to butterflies? There are people who can talk to horses, called horse whisperers. Oh, so she's a butterfly whisperer. Lilly must be a bit, yeah. I bury my head in my hands as Emi rounds on her strange companion. She doesn't seem to share Rin's sense of humour. Whispers don't work like that. Emi and Rin continue their banter as I turn to Lilly, who's busily finishing off her small box of curry and rice with a pair of wooden chopsticks. I need a burp. Sorry, that was really disgusting. Not sorry though. So what brought you up here anyway? A little fresh air every now and again doesn't hurt. Ah! Emi breaks off from her vain attempts to introduce the concept of logic to Rin. I don't think Emi understands logic. That was why we came up here too. Something tells me it was her idea alone, and that Rin only got dragged up here on Emi's whim. Then again, the same could probably be said of Lilly and Hanako. Now, we can share. It's a pretty big roof. I mean, we could go over here, or we could go over here, go behind Emi's face, not on her forehead, but, you know, over there somewhere. The creaking of the door to the roof can be heard as soon as she says the words. A moment of silence falls over us as everyone's attention focuses on the figure appearing from it. Must be Hanako. And it is. Hanako slowly walks over to us, her eyes pinned to the ground, silently rowing her attention she's attracting. She tenses just barely when her eyes meet Rin's. Hang on, look at this, Hisao. You've got 4 girls just at your very whim, just waiting for you to give their command. Maybe not, but hey, you've got 4 girls there. I can't help raising an eyebrow as she walks over to us and sits next to me, doing her utmost to avoid looking up even as she brings her cafeteria bread to her mouth. So how do you and Emi know each other anyway? Emi's somewhat well known around the school for her athletic ability. Oh, I don't think that's the only thing she's known around school for. She's the fastest member of the track and field club by some margin, even beating Miki Miura at the track meet last week. Oh, she beat Miki! Bitch, she's my friend. Miki Miura. Ah, that tanned girl from the front of my class. Considering her height and toned body, being able to beat her is quite an accomplishment. Looking over to Emi, it's very clear she's well aware of this fact as she beams proudly. So, Hisao, what was your score in English? Ouch. No comment. Boo. She puffs her cheeks and pouts, but it doesn't take long for her to bounce back. Alright, if I tell you mine, you have to tell me yours, dear. If I show you mine, you have to show me yours. Fine. Okay, on the count of 3, we both say our results. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Hisao, you are just... I beam a mischievous grin. Ah, evil. You said it, not me. Still, the fact that you managed an even lower score than me is kind of amazing. Oh, that is really mean. Grr. She looks and sounds like a small terrier growling at an intruder. I can't say it's the most threatening sight I've seen. Either way, scoring higher than 32 isn't something to boast about, much less scoring below it for any subject. Yes, Lily. Sorry, Lily. I could help you with your English if you'd like. It would be my pleasure to. No, that's fine, but I appreciate the thought, really. I don't think she really cares. Lily looks slightly deflated, her hopes of imparting her knowledge dashed. Judging from the badly hidden laughter of the rest of us, neither she nor Emmy seem to have garnered too much pity. She can help me if she wants. Oh god. You having a heart attack? As I sit happily laughing though, I feel my voice suddenly cut off as my chest clenches. I sit in silence for a few seconds, all my concentration focused on my heartbeat. It's only a small pain, but the ache feels like it's growing. And this is gonna make Lily worried about you again, even after you said to her you shouldn't worry about my heart. Oh god. Breathe deeply, breathe deeply. Glance upward to try and keep at least some of my attention on my surroundings, to see Emmy suddenly freezing when she notices the expression of pain on my face out of the corner of her eye. Hey, Hisao, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, shit. I look back down and redouble my efforts to try and stay calm, clenching my fist to try and dull the pain. Jesus. It takes a short time, but the pain thankfully begins to... Oh, thank God. Whew. That was a close call. When I look back up, there's only silence and pensive faces to be seen. I guess I'd better explain myself. Arrhythmia. I'm fine. It's just a heart flutter. Are you sure? Should we get the nurse? No, Hanako, where are you going? Don't go and get the nurse. Taking her cue, Hanako quickly picks herself up and begins to dash to the door. Hanako, stop. Lily, I'm fine. You look like a wet, wrinkled tomato. Huh? As I bring my hand to my forehead, I can feel the beads of sweat gathered on it and dab them off with my cuff. Thanks. I told you I'm fine. I'm just kind of fragile, I guess. Thank you, Hanako. The entire atmosphere has changed from one of gaiety to downcast faces, the situation being too awkward for anyone to know exactly how to react. And of course the whole thing is thanks to me. It just had to happen now, around others. Oh, Emmy. She looks up, a box of juice halfway to her mouth. I haven't told you of my score yet, have I? Oh, good save, Lily. You are amazing. Yeah, well, you're half foreign, so your score doesn't count anyway. Lifting an eyebrow, I inquisitively turned to Lily. Oh, she is a gem. What was your test result anyway? She gives a cheeky grin. 100%. Perfect score. No way, all I can do is hang my mouth open and wonder. Considering those tests are insane, even for some native speakers, I can only imagine she's gone and done something like committing to mind part of the dictionary. A gift for rote memorization, maybe. Maybe she just ate a dictionary. That's... See, only someone part forum could get a score that good. See... grammar Nazi. Lily and I grin at Emmy's expense, her reaction identical to mine when I first tripped on that little landmine. Lily's foreign ancestry does raise a point though. Ah, that's right, you leave tomorrow for Scotland, don't you? Oh no! I don't want you to go. That's correct. Emmy heard some rumours about it. It seems word spreading quickly considering I told a friend in my class a couple of days ago. It must be so nice to go halfway around the world on holiday. Hey, could you buy me something while you're there? Yeah, can you buy me something while you're there too? Don't be too shy now. Lily gives a light-hearted giggle, evidently fully expecting Emmy's bluntness. The rest of the lunch continues much as the same as before, the gelatinous from before my heart flutter thankfully returning in full. Oh yay. As everyone files out with an appropriate farewell, only Lily and I are left. Hey Lily. She packs the last of her things into her bag and clips it shut before perking her head up slightly. Thanks for breaking the silence back there. I kind of wanted to stop it, but didn't really know how to. As much as I'd like to sound less Morse about it, the letter from yesterday screwing up a test so badly in class, and now my heart make things very hard indeed. She gives an indulgent smile and nods. I hope she hasn't picked up on it, but knowing her, it's unlikely that she hasn't. Emmy's strong, but only human. We don't worry about you, Hisao. We do worry about you, Hisao. Hold on. Why would I worry you? Her smiling face collapses, becoming uncomfortably serious. Hisao, we are not ignorant of your situation. She suddenly cuts herself short, unsure of whether she should say what she intends to. I give a weak smile and rest my hand on her shoulder. Don't. It's enough that I worry about it. I don't want you all to shoulder my burden. But if you all worry about it, I have to worry about your worrying, if that makes sense. Oh man, I need another drink. I'm fine, okay? For a moment she looks to be lost in thought, carefully pondering how to react. Hisao, do you have any paper left from your food's packaging? I think so. I'll just check. I rummage around in my bag for the leftovers from lunch, eventually finding a paper square from my sandwiches package. My eyebrow raised in an expression rather quizzical. I gently place the square into Lily's hand. Without another word, she brings her fingers around it to feel out its edges. This should be large enough. Oh, God, she's gonna... What? With both of us seated on the roof, 3 minutes to the lesson ticking away, she proceeds to lay the item on the ground and begin her work in earnest. Wrapped in silence, I watch her fingers move about on the small square with amazing dexterity. A small fold here, a larger fold there, her fingertips keep a slow and sure pace. Oh, she's gonna make one of those things where you use your thumbs and index fingers and you... My mother said... Oh, I don't know. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You know, and you pick one and then you lift it up and then it has an answer underneath it. Like, you pick a corner and... Okay, I'll shut up. Looking up, her expression is calm and placid. The fact her face is pointed well above the sheet in front of her makes the sight of work all the more curious. Her shoulders slump a bit after finishing one final fold, her work apparently done. It's only when she holds the item up in her hands that I realise what it is. A small origami crane. Light brown thanks to the packaging used, the result looks quite delicate and precise. You can do origami? I taught myself how to do it when I was younger. It improved my dexterity a bit. Huh. A little baffled, I carefully take the small bird from her pale cupped hands as if it would break from the slightest breath. It seems to be folded quite well and holds its shape easily. We both grab our bags and head out the door, Lily extending her cane as she does so. I hold Lily's handiwork up to my face for further inspection while we walk down the hallway, her hand running along the silver handrails for orientation. If she taught herself origami to improve her dexterity, with the use of her hands meaning so much to her given her condition, so that's it. I smile as I realise the bird's meaning. Everyone here has to find their own ways of dealing with their conditions. You aren't alone here when you have problems. Thanks, Lily. I appreciate this. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. All better. Until the next 2 minutes where I start coughing and choking and dying. She gives a sweet smile and a nod, not using words where none need be used, in her typical manner. All I ask is that you take care of yourself, Hisao. Don't worry, I will. Promise? Promise. Pinky promise? Pinky promise. And with that, we part with... No, I don't want to part ways. I hope I haven't made the wrong decision. Maybe I was supposed to lie back then instead of tell the truth. Or whatever it was. Avoid it, I think it was. To be honest, I don't know what annoys me more. The fact that I could die at any moment, or the fact that everyone knows that. I guess we can all die at any moment. Think of it that way, Hisao. I guess I'll just take each day as it comes. As the unexpected present in my hand reminds me, I'm not alone here. Even though I may be like this, I'm not alone. If anyone worries, I smile. I'll smile enough for all their worries to go away. It's a lot of smiling. There's a lot of smiling. Maybe you need to change that bandage. You've had that on there for quite some time. Oh, go away, Mattel. The moment the bell rings out, a collective sigh of relief comes from everyone. Much of the morning's been taken up by a droning lecture on that, a topic entirely unbefitting of the insufferable heat permeating the classroom. Right. Knowing that attempting to teach anything more would be an exercise in futility, Mattel gives up and begins clearing the teacher materials from his desk for the day. As meaningless banter starts filling the classroom, I notice Hanako getting up and coming to my desk. She's been a lot less withdrawn lately, something which gives me a small measure of satisfaction. Hello, Sal. Hey, wanna go pick up Lilly then? I didn't even read that entire. Jeez, what's wrong with me? It's close to the time when she need get going if she's going to make the flight. Oh man. About that. She said she might be held up a bit by her classmates. I suppose that makes sense. Her class usually gets off a little earlier than ours, so Lilly would normally have just to come to our classroom. The class must be sending her off. I wonder how old Lilly is. If someone knows, please tell me in the comments. Well, never mind. We can wait outside her classroom for once, right? She gives a small giggle before nodding, the two of us taking our things and leaving for 3-2's classroom. When we reach our destination, I stop in idle amusement at the scene inside. I'm gonna stop it there. Just because every 5 seconds I'm coughing and dying and splattering all over the place, and yeah. But yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. I am now back on the normal everyday upload schedule, so yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you later.